Let us know.
Hello.
Hello, and very warm welcome to you, Dr. Priya Paul, to the annual Women's Economic Forum.
Thank you. It's Priya Kaul. K-A-U-L.
Sorry, yes. And so a brief introduction to Dr. Priya Kaul. Her company name is Healing with Priya Kaul, and she's a spiritual life coach. And she will be speaking to us today about dimension healing, something we need so much during these stressful times. And now over to you, Dr. Priya Paul.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Vanita. And today we are here. Can we discuss this, or should I just go ahead and start with the proceedings?
You please go ahead and start with the proceedings.
Thank you. All right. So today, guys, we are talking about the fifth dimension. I'm sure that you might be aware, or maybe kahin na kahin back of the mind, you might be thinking that what is fifth dimension all about? And you might be also getting some relevant documents, some relevant searches, because I believe that we all are moving in a new direction in our own life, isn't it? We've been feeling this from a long time, that why things are happening, why are we, facing this pandemic, why we are facing so much of stress, why there is so much of negativity around. So this is a period of transition, and a transition which is taking us and our earth together into a new dimension, and that is the fifth dimension. So when we talk about fifth dimension, I am sure it is a taboo word right now for many of people. It's a dimension of love. It's a dimension of peace. It's a dimension of positivity. So in a very layman term, if we understand this, it is a shift. It is a shift into our awareness from a dimension where people are thinking about themselves, where people are thinking only about how can I grow in life, how can I have things in life, how can I have whatever, how can I fulfill my desires, thinking from an I perspective. Now moving to a perspective where we are thinking about how can we grow, how can we have things in our life, how can we grow together. So togetherness, the consciousness is of togetherness, the consciousness of love. So this pandemic 2020 and 2021 has given us so much of lessons. Earlier people used to think about themselves, earlier people used to think about their own family, but now we have seen so much of pain in this 2 years, especially where we have lost our loved one, we have lost so many people like that. It just happened. We were not aware that how this, we were so much in confidence that nothing can happen to us. We were like in our ego that nothing can happen to us. I have everything in life and I'm happy with it. All I'm concerned is about myself. And past 2 years, we've been knowing that how can I help others? If somebody is in need of oxygen, how can I be there? How can I arrange oxygen? How can I give food? Who will be taking care of the family whose parents are not there? The consciousness has been changing since this 2 years, So I think that this is the right time when we should start spreading information about the new dimension. As I mentioned earlier, that it is a shift that is happening because the earth is vibrating. See, the earth was vibrating on a level which was like on a third dimension, right? It was vibrating, or the frequency was to to be in the third dimension. Now, the whole concept, it is not a new concept of 5D. This concept has been long years back also, where at the time of Buddha, at the time of Jesus, they were here to spread awareness about the new consciousness, the consciousness of love, the consciousness of unity. But because of the belief system that we all were carrying since childhood, or maybe since years now, we were like into the very low vibrating zone that was ego. So when we talk about 5 dimension, the first thing that I would suggest people is to raise their vibrations, because we really have to match it with the frequency of our earth, with the frequency of our planet. And if we will not do that, slowly and steadily we will start attracting diseases. Slowly and steadily we will start attracting loss in our life, and we don't want that to happen, right? So if you really wish to vibrate into the frequency, all you need is love, peace, and harmony. I'm sure that once you will listen to this, you will see that, you will say that, oh, it is so easy, just to have love into mind, into heart, peace around, and harmony with everybody. But it's not that easy also, because of our ego, because of our lower vibrating belief system. We really have to work upon the belief system that we are carrying on since so many years. And how will you do that? First, you need to surrender your situation. When I said, having said that, surrender your situation, it means that there is no more complication. You really need to surrender your situation to the God, or to the whatever religion you have. You need to surrender yourself completely into that faith, into that belief that there is someone in the universe who is taking care of my needs. And now you need to also practice service to others. You really need to take out your time from your busy schedule, and 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, you need to give it to the people. You need to understand that you are a tool of God, which is here to help someone. Again, that is coming from love frequency. That is coming from a vibration where you really want to give out something from your side. It could be money, it could be your service, it could be your education, knowledge. You can share whatever you have, and whatever amount or whatever time you can give. Third thing, which is very important, is spreading peace. At the time when we are facing so much of battles, where we are sometimes country, sometimes men, sometimes people, sometimes situation, at that time we should understand that we are here to spread peace. So we should try to give our opinion only which will spread peace. So your perspective, it is absolutely all right, but then the first thing that you should keep in mind while giving out your opinion to people is you need to spread peace. And third thing, which is very, very, very important in order to vibrate into the frequency of 5D, is harmony. Harmony within yourself and harmony with the people around. I'm sure that you will understand when I say this. It is like we should start accepting people the way they are. We should start appreciating people the way they are. We should really adore them. We should really love them. And we should not always think like that, I wanted it in that way and you should be like that. You need to accept everybody and yourself also. Self-love is more important, right? So self-doubt, there should not be self-doubt. It should be always self-love. So that's it. 5 dimension. Buddha, Jesus, Sai Baba. There were so many angels who've been on earth, who've been spreading about this. But again, we were pulled into our own dimension that was like chaos, fighting, aggression, anger, jealousy, malice, ego. We really need to change that frequency. Now, the easiest way to do it is, again, meditating. That's what I talked about into my session today. Meditation is the best way to have peace, harmony into your life. Opening up your heart center, opening up your third eye center, opening up your root center. That is very important nowadays. Of course, working on all chakras are very important, but if you talk about the major centers, root, heart, and third eye. Crown is obviously, it has to be open, but these are the main three centers that needs to be working in the right direction. So meditation, definitely, that brings peace, that brings calmness, that brings us positivity. Next thing, which is very important, is cleansing your space. Because I don't know whether you will know that or not, but then if you are talking something, even that is getting accumulated into the corners of your house. So space cleansing is very important, along with your meditation. And there are so many tools available into the market right now. You can buy anything. You can just start saging the place. You can start purifying the space. Or else, if you don't believe in using these kind of tools, you can just sit at the center of your house and you can just imagine the pure white light, the intelligence, brilliant light coming from universe is actually cleaning the space of the entire area where you are living. That's it. You have to imagine, you need to have that kind of imagination, that vision, that the whole area is filling the white light and clearing the space, which is very important. Understand this, that our thought creates our world, our thought creates our day, our thought creates situation. So if we are having clear thoughts around, if we are having clear space around, automatically your life will be smooth. So space cleansing is very important. Meditation is very important. And third thing, which is very important, is learn any energy healing modality. Because once you will learn any healing modality, you will start unblocking your energy centers. The energy that is coming from universe, you will start accepting it. And also you will have more peace into your life. You will start understanding how to manifest your life. You will start understanding that how can you be service for others. So learning any healing modality will really help you out. It could be Reiki, it could be pranic healing, it could be 5-dimension healing. So to know more about it, you can definitely visit to my website. That is www.healingwithpriyakol.com. You will get many information there about the new healing modality. Also, I'm going to use some jargons right now. There is one more healing modality which is coming, which I will be launching very soon. That is Arcturian healing modality. Again, Arcturian, Pleiadian, Sirian. When I say these terms, most of the people will not understand. These are very, very high vibrating beings, which has been around Earth, which has been around so many other countries to give the knowledge of light and love. So once you start understanding more about these aliens, once you start knowing about the new age modalities, you will be very much curious to know about it. So any of the healing modality which will really make you understand about your own energy centers, and the takeaway would be love, peace, and harmony, definitely you should go ahead and start learning to it. And in the meantime, if you are not ready with the learning process, just start practicing meditation. Also, I've kept some notes here. So, okay, when I talk about fifth dimension energy, how is the energy? What does the energy look like, feel like? So energy is very loving. Energy is very positive. And who don't want that in life? That is what we want, right? We are into a situation where there is so much of stress. And then we visit to doctor and doctor say, okay, your BP is high, you have a sugar high, your sugar is high. So we don't want to get into that diseases, right? We always want to have a beautiful life. So what are you waiting for, guys? Just go ahead and learn any healing modality, which will help you to raise your vibration, which will help you to clear the energies of your house, the area around you, and which will also make you to the service for others. Thank you. That is what I have to say, Vanita, right now. And I'm sure that people who are listening to us will definitely get influenced and will definitely start looking out for mentors who can help them in learning any healing modality. And anybody who wish to learn it from me, or who wish to know more about healing, 5D healing, because these healings, you need attunement. You need to be attuned to the new energies. So these healing needs mentor. You just can't, study it, and you just can't practice it. You need to have a mentor who can attune you to the new energies. So anybody, if they wish, if you feel that you really need to learn it from me, you can visit to my website, or anywhere else if you feel that maybe somewhere as a person who is near to you, you can definitely go ahead and learn from them. But this is the need of the hour. So from the portal of WEF, I would request each and everybody who's listening to me right now, start inculcating meditation into your daily habit. Start looking things in a different perspective, a perspective of love, peace, and harmony. So that is it, guys. Vanita, thank you so much for giving me this platform. Anything else that you have in your mind?
So, Dr. Kaul, that was a very, very illuminating session. And in today's world, where there's so much of stress for each one of us, where there's so much of aggression and negativity, I think what you said, peace, love, and harmony, is what we need. In fact, it reminds me of the song, All We Need Is Love, and Love Is That All We Need, of Beatles. So, Dr. Kaul, I would like to ask you, how is it that we can connect to this dimension? As you said, meditation is one process. Is there any other ways that we can, vibrate to that, to get out from our negativity space? To how do we reach that? How do we achieve it?
All right. So Vanita, as I said, that first we need to be out of our ego.
Okay.
That's the first thing which, interrupt between me and the frequency. How can I believe? How can I just sitting in a third dimension world can think about 5 dimension? That is ego. Because ego always pull your energy back. That's the reason, Vanita, Buddha has been here 100 years ago. Jesus have been here 350 years ago, maybe more than that. They've been talking about it. They've been teaching about it. They have limited followers because people were not ready to accept, because of their ego, because of their lower vibration surroundings. Now, after this pandemic, I understand that this pandemic has taken so much from everybody, but this pandemic has also given us something, and that is love. That is thinking about others. So we are already into a zone where we have started giving something to others. Maybe it is your thought, maybe it is your feelings, maybe it is your sharing of your money, or sharing of your food. We are already into that zone. So once you start accepting it, and once you start surrendering yourself completely, that whatever I have, I am completely fine with it. And not imposing that it should not be like that. I want it like that I should not be there. So these are small steps. Once if you start taking it, I'm sure that you will attract your right mentor. Because again, as I said, that you need to attune yourself with these energies. If I give you attunement, if I will give you the attunement after the process of giving you all the theory and lectures and everything, you need to also vibrate into that zone. So once you are attuned with the new energies which you've just learned, you will start practicing it. And once you will start practicing it, boom, there goes the shift. There you have the challenge. The new beginning is there.
I think, Dr. Priya, what you're trying to say is that I am because we are. And that is what we need to inculcate in us, in our daily life, in our daily actions. In fact, what you're saying is so true, that the pandemic really taught us to look beyond ourselves, you know, to look at our entire society, to look at even to look at our neighbors and to figure out how we
Absolutely.
can have more peace and more harmony and more closeness with people. So
Absolutely correct.
Dr. Priya Kaul, thank you so much for being with us and giving us your valuable time. And on the behalf of the Women Economic Forum, I would like to confer to you the award for Exceptional Leader of Excellence. And thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you so
And this
much.
award will reach you soon on the mail.
Thank you so much, Vanita. Thank you so much, Women Economic Forum, for giving this podium, this munch to me. And I really want that maximum people should get into energy healing and heal themselves and then heal others.
Absolutely.
So,
I think that is
thank
the
you.
need for the hour, that we need to first heal ourselves, then only we can help the others.
Of course.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your
Thank
time.
you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.